Started out as a ballroom brawl and escalated into full-blown war. The family feud over who's screwing.
You wanted it, you got it back by popular demand. This is Countdown to Level 2. What's up, everybody? I'm Adam Nessel, and we could not be more excited for Level 2. That is October 19th, Friday night, October 19th, at the Chop Shop Part 2 in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 225 Conan Street. It starts at 8 o'clock. Bell time, 8 o'clock on a Friday night. And I could not be more excited. We can't have a countdown without the man himself, Derek Simonetti. Derek, thank you for joining us.
I am happy to be here, feeling a bit presidential. This is my first level show with the new title, and hopefully we can deliver something very special for all of you on October 19th.
Getting right off the bat, we don't start any bigger than our main event. The Freak Show, Sean Leader taking on the retrosexual Anthony Green. This is our main event for a reason, Derek.
And you want to talk about a guy who has been going up and down the road a lot in the last several years. I said it 5 years ago, the last time we were on a show together, or the first time we were on a show together. I said it 5 years ago. You're going to be on my TV someday. You're going to have the big logo next to your name someday. And so far, in the last 2 or 3 years, he is this close to making it happen. PWI. Number 477 out of 500. Supernova couldn't even get on the 500 back in the day.
It amazes me that you know the number.
Of course I know the number. I'm here to promote the man. I'm paying him enough, so be a good time. But he's not going to have an easy night with the Freak Show Sean Leader, because Sean Leader, if anything, has proven in his last several appearances with the Proving Ground that he is ready. And he is not the same Sean Leader that we know of before. But before we can really talk about that, I think we have some words from both competitors.
Absolutely. I've been told in my ear that we have words from the retrosexual himself. Let's go to that.
I'm not going to lie. Retrosexual AG was skeptical when he was asked to do level 2 for Proving Ground. And then I was told who my opponent was, and he still intrigues me. Sean Leader has always intrigued me, not because he's a guy that's been on my bucket list or he's one of my dream matches. As a matter of fact, I never thought in my career I would have a match against Sean Leader. Until now. Until October 19th, because that's when it's going to go down, Sean. And let's be honest, I've proven myself this year. I've proven myself in past years. You... in my mind, not so much. As a matter of fact, when I met you in 2010, you seem to be in the exact same spot now in 2018. So next week, I'm expecting your best. You better give me your best. Because the Retribution Tour, that train is going to run right over you. I've proven myself this year. I've proven myself in past years. You, in my mind, not so much. As a matter of fact, when I met you in 2010, you seem to be in the exact same spot now in 2018. So next week, I'm expecting your best. You better give me your best. Because the Retribution Tour, that train is going to run right over you.
Did you see what he just did? Did you see what Sean Leader did? He didn't say a word, and it said all he needed to say.
Anthony Green did a lot of talking for himself. Sean Leader, if there's one thing I know about Sean, it's that he's going to let his actions do the talking for him on October 19th. He's been looking for this match for years now. And on October 19th, he gets a chance to show the retrosexual Anthony Green exactly what he's made of.
I can't be more excited for this matchup. I saw Sean Leader versus Mike Montero in the main event of Level 1. I nearly lost my voice. Chad Epic had to carry me through the main event, and I hate saying that. It was absolutely bananas. I can only imagine what we have in store for this year's main event, this Level 2's main event. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. We now transition over to another match that we know these two participants very well, as we have the wrestling machine Tommy Corbin taking on Burke Beckett. Burke Beckett has had quite of a problem lately deciding who his personality truly is. We know him as Richie Sick. Burke Beckett has been kind of what he's been lately. But now we get to see Burke Beckett and Tommy Corbin. And of course, folks, unfortunately, Burke Beckett was supposed to be scheduled, as you saw on the graphic earlier today, but somebody got to him first, and unfortunately that person is Chad Epic. Chad, it's something that you're here.
You can stop talking actually right now, because I find it funny. I've been with the PG, the Proving Ground, since pretty much day one, since the beginning. And it seems no matter what, you guys who ever been in charge, the powers that be, always seem to fail to advertise me and the initiative for every single thing. Now, maybe that's a little rib among you guys. Maybe that's just a disrespect towards me. But you want to bring
actually,
up...
there's a real reason for that. There's a legit reason for that. I don't like the look of your face, so I'm not putting it on my advertising.
I guess you just don't like the, you also don't like the smell of money, because that's what the initiative is. We bring in money. We bring in meat in seats. And you talk about, no one wants to hear about Richie Sick. Richie Sick is
I don't know about that.
done. No, you don't bring out that name. That was someone you two failures were attached to. You're at the table for a reason. Anyone who's attached to my name is a champion. Remember that.
So guys like the Middlesex Express, Burke Beckett, Crispin Coles.
Anybody
Crispin
else?
Coles. We'll get to him in a second.
Oh, not on this show we won't.
No, we'll get to Crispin Coles in a second.
No.
See, Tommy is your boy. Tommy is your boy. And what has Tommy done lately except fail at the Proving Ground?
Listen, I can't stand for this anymore. I mean, Burke Beckett is very entertaining, but you can't discount Tommy Corbin. The man is the Season 1 Proving Ground Cup champion for a reason. And he did it with a bad knee.
Yep.
The man did it because he's got heart. That's Tommy Corbin. You cannot disrespect Tommy Corbin or Richie Sick. This is ridiculous.
And it would have been, Season 1 and Season 2 would have been Mr. Conway if he wasn't preoccupied with, what's that guy's name? The doughy one, right? But no, Corbin win it. Yes, he was great in Season 1, but his mind is so entangled with outside things. His focus is not professional wrestling.
Listen, first things first, where's my brother?
Who?
Where's my brother? Why isn't he here? He was advertised to be here.
He can be
Where's my
advertised.
brother?
You don't get to talk to the exquisite one unless you go through his professional wrestling manager,
I don't get to
Mr.
talk, I don't get to
Epic.
talk to my little brother.
Do you have his number? Do you have his email anymore? No, you got deleted from his contacts, didn't you? You have been cut out of his life because he doesn't want to talk to you, because all you care about is yourself.
There's a lot of things you're upset about. I get it.
I'm not upset. I'm quite happy. I'm getting paid to be here. I'm getting a small fraction of Mr. Beckett's paycheck every single week. And you want to talk about another thing? I guarantee you, Beckett will walk out of that match victorious. But now let's talk about another client of mine that you seem to disrespect. Crispin Coles. Okay. A man who, no matter what, who went down as a trainee of the one and only Johnny Swinger. A man who has won championships all is better at every aspect in the ring at you, because he gets in his little car and travels the road, because you won't, because people like Richie Sick refuse to, but Burke Beckett will. People in the initiative will. And yet you just don't want to put him on that show. Why? Because of professional jealousy? Hell, it seems like anyone you attach to. Hell, what happened at the first Level 1. You put Bobby Rossi at the commentary table, but he even blew you off. Who had to step up their game once again? It was me and Nessel who put on the best damn commentary you could have ever hoped for.
It's true.
And I will agree with that, Chad. But the one thing I won't agree with is Crispin Coles. There's a reason why he was an alternate at level 1. And there's a reason why he's not on this show now.
I will give you this. His attitude is definitely something to be desired, and he definitely, as much as I love to talk, he definitely runs his mouth a little bit too much. But in that ring, he is one of the best performers. He was trained by Johnny Swinger down at WA4. You know who runs that school? A.R. Fox runs that school. That's where he trained for 2.5 years. He comes up here and he trains all over New England.
But Crispin Coles is not A.R. Fox.
All right.
Crispin
all right.
Coles
Of course
is
he's
not
not.
Johnny
Okay.
Swinger.
Enough. Listen, Chad, I'm sure we'll see you October 19th. I appreciate your time. You've got your allotted 5 minutes. You talked all you wanted. God knows. You took the air up out of the room. Thank you. Are we okay? Can we compose ourselves? Can we continue?
I'm fine.
I'm going to ask you politely to leave.
You know what? Because he asked politely, and I have a little bit more respect for him than I do for you, but per our bet that you lost, this needs to be played at a certain time, as you know, and you're a man of your word, Nessel, yes?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
no?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Play this at the correct time. Hey, Simonetti, I'll see you at level 2.
Could you please just get the fuck out of my studio?
This studio, none of yours.
Are we okay? Can we
Fine.
continue?
Anytime Durag comes on the show, I can't stand it.
I mean, I get to sit next to him for 3 hours of commentary. What do you want from me? This whole thing's off the rails, folks. Anyway, if we can compose ourselves to get back to the program, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to switch gears and talk about a matchup that kind of happened by mistake. And I don't even know exactly what went down specifically between these two.
Well, we can certainly talk about that now. For those of you who do not know, Delilah Hayden has been petitioning for this match since July. Ever since King Leon has started to do his Disney-inspired parody music videos, has the princess of professional wrestling herself, the alley cat Delilah Hayden, wanted to get her hands on King Leon. And King Leon, ever since the day he stepped into the proving ground, has been nothing but annoying about wanting to be challenged. And he wants the right people in the ring with him, and he wants to get in the ring with somebody who can give him a run for his money. But to this date, King Leon has a fairly decent record. Now, when Delilah Hayden originally stepped up, King Leon stepped aside. The match was supposed to occur at the Yankee Homecoming in July. Instead, Delilah Hayden had to face off against 5 other of the Proving Ground's best in a Proving Ground match, and she was successful at defeating all 5 of them. And then, well, we're about to see what happened next.
This right here is very juicy, folks. I love this stuff. Why don't you roll the tape about what transpired between these two?
The Proving Ground, a joke to me. I, the beautiful one himself, King Leon VI, get in that ring anytime I do and behead anyone in front of me. There's no competition left, none at all. No one can stand up to the perfect example. Look at this trash, this right here, this cat, trash, absolutely nothing. No one like that, no one in the back can beat me. I don't care who you think you are. I'll be standing right here whenever you need.
I'll make a man out of you.
Yeah.
Well then,
I love that stuff.
if there's one thing I know about Delilah Hayden, she does not pull punches, especially with the male professional
Oh
wrestlers.
my God! I want to play that over and over again. That was fantastic.
We'll do that in post.
Just
This
over
is
and
live,
over.
pal.
This is live, pal. There's not too much we can do about it, but I got to tell you, that was awesome and that was juicy stuff.
King Leon has no idea what waits for him on October 19th. What?
I'm being told, I actually have an earpiece, I'm being
It's
told.
not Chad again, is it?
No, Chad has booked it out of here, and for whatever reason, I'm being told in my ear that the king has a response to what we shouldn't have played. So apparently the king would like a little bit of time on this program. So let's go to that.
Delilah Hayden, you and I have some unfinished business. You come to my castle. You call me relentlessly to get a hold of me for a battle. But no. You don't ask politely. Instead, you slap me in my face. Level 2, Delilah. It will be you and I, one-on-one. I don't care what you bring. Bring your claws. Bring all the backup you have. Because you're going to need it. Because it will be off with your head.
Listen, I'm all for the king having a response. I'm glad that he's upset because, quite frankly, when he's upset, he's at his best. But I love when the king has been dethroned, no pun intended. I actually did some journalistic research on the king. Did you know before the king was king, he was dubbed Circumference?
Circumference?
Circumference.
Wow, what a roundabout way of saying he's fat. Great. Listen, this is the second countdown show that King Leonis had something to say and sent it to us in a pre-tape. I'm begging you, King. If you really want to have anything to say about whatever we do next, please show up. Because otherwise, you just look lazy. And if you show up on October 19th lazy, Delilah Hayden's going to knock all of your teeth out. And maybe she'll even make a man out of you.
I have to say, I'm cheering for Delilah. I'm not going to be unbiased at all during commentary. I'm going to literally hope and pray that she absolutely murders this guy.
The man beat up his fourth wife at our last show.
I saw that.
That's coming out next week, by the way. Level 1.5, as one of our guests tonight had dubbed it.
When you go to a PG show, you're not getting PG wrestling. I mean, you're getting all sorts of walks of life. Which is a great transition, by the way, for our next matchup, when you say walks of life.
Is it?
I don't know. Fox Vineyard versus Sully Banger. I mean, look at Fox Vineyard is absolutely a different kind of cat. Or a dog, whatever the hell he is. I don't know. But against Sully Banger. I mean, look, this is a match that I did not see coming. I'm curious, as the president of Proving Ground, this was a match you wanted.
Yes.
Now, explain to me what went into this entire thing.
Both men came to me and asked me the same thing. Both men said, I feel like I'm not getting the opportunities that I need. They're not feeling that they're getting the opportunities that they require to stand out. One of them I agree with, and the other one is ridiculous.
Which one is which?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Now, Sully Banger, for as long as I've known him, really nice guy. Probably too nice for the wrestling business, but a talented man. He's an everyman. He's like you. He's like me. He's like you. He could easily be cobbling your shoes. He could be the guy that says thank you, paper or plastic, at the grocery store. He could be anything. He is an everyman. And in every time he's been here, every time he's been in the Proving Ground, he has had an impressive showing.
Absolutely.
He has done a very good job.
Absolutely.
Now, he hasn't been able to pick up a win in his time with us, but he did very well. And I can't argue with that. Fox Vineyard, on the other hand, told me straight to my face, I deserve more. Fox Vineyard has an incredible record here at PG. And if anybody with a haircut like that feels like he can't get noticed, then that's not my problem. But he's going to get an opportunity to, quote unquote, prove himself at level 2. Now, has Fox Vineyard been on Ring of Honor television? Yes, he has. Has he been around? Yes, he has. Does he travel a long way to get here? Yes, he does. And he's proven an awful lot to us. But something about him is just not clicking with our audience. Level 2, October 19th, he has an opportunity to change that with Sully Banger. And Sully Banger, universally loved by our audience. Go figure. That's why I made this match.
Gun to your head, as we always do in this program, Sully Banger versus Fox Vineyard. Who do you got and why? Because for me, I love Sully. I absolutely love Sully. He is the guy you cheer for. He is the guy that is the everyman. But a guy like that, like Fox, he's a little nuts. And I like when people are a little nuts and crazy because that guy will do anything it takes to win.
I love Sully Banger as a man, as a wrestler, and any shake of the stick that you can have. But he's going up against the intergalactic killer whale. And if I have to go on record alone, which is what we tried to do here in the Proving Ground early on, I got to go with Fox Vineyard. But time will tell.
Well, this is a matchup that you do not want to miss. October 19th, Friday night, October 19th, at the Chop Shop in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Friday night, 8 p.m. bell time. This is going to be something special. This is one of 8 great matches that we have on this card. Another match that I am super pumped to talk about is our 6-person PG matchup. This is the one that is the staple of Proving Ground. This is the one that everybody talks about. It is the namesake of Proving Ground. We have 6 competitors. Derek, why don't you tell us about each of these competitors individually, because these are a lot of people that are new to the audience.
And one that is not new is our Season 2 champion, Derek Conway, who has joined us here this evening. Derek Conway will be getting in the ring with Isana, with Ricky Medeiros, who got this spot after an impressive showing against Mike Montero at level 1.5, like I said, coming out sometime in the next week. Calvin Campbell, the foxy one. Mr. DTF, Dan Terry. And the one I'm honestly the most excited for you and for me, the Revolution Chris Venom. A guy who stepped out of the wrestling business in 2011, came back, 7 years later now?
Yeah, 7.
Not an inch of rust on him. If he spent the last 7 years sitting on a couch, I got to get me a couch like that. Because that guy came back impressive. And the fact that he's now, if I'm being, now a little bit of an inside scoop for everybody, Chris Venom's spot in this match belonged to the masshole Mike McCarthy. Unfortunately, Mike McCarthy got hurt. So we want to send our well wishes. Get well soon. We will see you soon. Hopefully he will grace the Proving Ground with his presence when he is healthy. But what a hell of a replacement in the form of Chris Venom. So what I want to hear from you, because I think you posted about this earlier today. I don't think you've been in the ring with any of these people.
No. This is also my first Proving Ground match.
It's true. He usually gets some single stuff. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So in Season 1, I made it to the finals. Season 2, I won it. Back-to-back finals.
Yeah.
Dick Lane, Tommy Corbin. Those were my finals opponents. And I proved that Season 1 was not a fluke. I did what nobody else thought I could do, but I knew myself I could do. And then what did I do at the Kids Fest? That was win Season 2. What did I do at Yankee Homecoming? I beat the Season 1 champion, Tommy Corbin.
That's right.
He did.
And I proved, keyword, that I should be the only Proving Ground champion. And as that mantle on me, I feel like this match is something I should win. Now, you're right. All 5 of the competitors that I'm stepping in the ring with, I have not faced before. But one of the things you said is that you're interested for me to be in the ring with Chris Venom.
That's right.
Up until probably 2 months ago, I never knew who he was. And that's no disrespect to Chris Venom, because he is a Hall of Famer, or at least a future one.
That's right.
It's coming up.
That's next
And
year.
I am honored to step in the ring with him, because I'm hoping to learn a lot. And looking at everybody in this match, I'm going to learn something from everyone. But the thing is that I, with all my accomplishments in this company, am not done proving myself.
I'm glad you said that, because I'm here to make an announcement for you and for them that I haven't made before today. On March 16th in Peabody, Massachusetts, we're going to decide the very first Proving Ground heavyweight champion. And by that I mean we're finally going to, the one thing that I've noticed in the 2 years that I've been a part of this company is everybody keeps asking, where's the belt, where's the belt, where's the belt? Everybody wants a belt, they like shiny things. So we made a decision, and we're going to hang that new belt up in the air, and we're going to let 5 individuals try to climb a ladder and get it on March 16th. By virtue of winning the second season of the Proving Ground and winning that cup, I would like to welcome you and congratulate you for being the very first person that is going to be in that ladder match. The other 4 spots will belong to the people who win the qualifying matches to get in. Because of your accomplishments, you get that spot for free. But I don't think it's free. I think you earned it. And on October 19th, you've got a chance to earn it again with those 5 people. And what I want from you, because I'd like to believe over the course of the run of the Proving Ground that I've been in your corner in one way or another, whether far away or close up. I've believed in you. I want to believe in you on October 19th. And I want to see you do well. That's why I made this match for you. Because like you said, first Proving Ground match, like you said, usually in singles matches. I gave you this as a challenge. Please take the opportunity as strongly as you can.
One of the things that's always bugged me since being in this company, I know Chad said since around day one. No, I was day one. I remember being in a certain building when the Proving Ground was made. And I made a vow to myself on that day to carry this company on my back with pride. No matter who steps in this building, whoever enters the Proving Ground ring, I am the gatekeeper. I am the bar. But since then, Mike Montero, Sean Leader, Dick Lane, Fox Vineyard, those 4 men, in my opinion, have surpassed me. And that bugs me. That irks me right here. This logo right here. That's avarice. That's greed. That's who I am. The avarice of professional wrestling. I'm the ace of Proving Ground. And I know Mike Montero is that moniker. He is the ace of New England pro wrestling. I told you that with all my accomplishments, I wasn't done proving myself. And that's what I meant. I'm out to prove that I am the ace of Proving Grounds. And when you step in that building, I'm the first person you look to go, if I have a good match with him, I can have a good match with anyone. I want people to look at Proving Grounds and knows that it starts with me. Friday, October 19th, I start to prove that. Not to you, not to them, but to myself as well. You're Season 2 Proving Grounds champion. You're winner of the Proving Ground match on October 19th, and your first ever Proving Grounds heavyweight champion has spoken. Thank you.
Good luck, bud. Derek Conway, everybody.
I love when he does that.
Goosebumpy. Love that stuff. So now, you know what? He gave me a very good transition as he talked about the ace over to something else where he talked about somebody else that we call the ace.
Yeah,
and the gatekeeper. He put out the gauntlet. He put out the challenge, folks. I mean, there's only one ace in terms of the moniker, as he did state, and this is a matchup right here that I gotta say, in terms of a main event, yes, there's one main event. This match right here, to me, is just as good as the main event for me.
Absolutely.
This is the match that people are going to be talking about, too. There's so many matches at Proving Ground. The ace, Mike Montero, taking on the selfie-made man, Vern Vicalo. I don't know much about Vern. I know he likes to take selfies, but I got to tell you this much. Vern had some words for Mike Montero.
The big wig over at Proving Ground has asked me, Vern Vicalo, to say a few words about my match with Mike Montero on October 19th in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Now, if you want to be truthful, I don't like Mike Montero. I don't respect Mike Montero. And since I'm being so blunt, I think Mike Montero is 100% overrated. Mike, you're stepping in the ring with a selfie-made man. You're stepping in the ring with Vern Vicalo. For you, that's a privilege. You see, like, I don't know exactly what your credentials are because I don't care enough to look into them, but from what I understand, your biggest moment was losing to Sean Leader at level 1. Mike, I'm a staple in New England. I've wrestled Tommaso, Dijak, Brian Malonis, Robbie E., Kenny Dykstra, Mike Mondo, and yes, Mike, I am name dropping. But with your feeble little body, I don't expect you to pick those names up because you'll probably blow your back out. Mike, I'm telling you this. October 19th, you better be the ace. You better be that stupid nickname that you came up with, the gatekeeper. You better bring your best. Because, Mike, on your best day, it is not good enough for me on my worst. October 19th, Mike Montero. I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. And you can't follow
Ooh, those are really interesting comments from the selfie-made man. You know, it's funny to me he comes out with this whole selfie thing, but I mean, once the bell rings, this guy is legit as possible. I did not know a lot about him. I researched him, and he is everywhere. He did drop a couple names.
Yeah, quite a few of them, in fact. And I got to say, for as long as I've known Vern, he has been a very, very proud man. Very technically skilled man, champion in many different places. And one of the reasons why I wanted him for this match in the first place is because I wanted to give Mike Montero a challenge. Now, I'm not saying we didn't have challenges for him already.
Sure.
But I saw them together in a locker room, and I said, that's the money. That's what I'm going to invest in. And I got Vern Vicalo, and Vern Vicalo said yes and laughed at me. Looked me right in the face and said, you know I'm doing this just for a paycheck. Mike Montero, first person I told that. Mike Montero, first person I sent that video to as soon as I got it. Mike Montero immediately responds.
Let's go to what Mike Montero had to say about this. I'm curious.
Vern Vicalo, I'm really not surprised that you think so highly of yourself. That's why it really didn't surprise me when you felt the need to name drop all the guys you've been in the ring with. So, you know, I decided to go online and have a look for myself. You know, the funny thing is when I looked them up, I couldn't find a single one of those matches anywhere. I know you think that you're coming to level 2 for an easy payday. But I want you to understand something. You are not above the proving ground. And you are not above the ace Mike Montero. You see, I have been in the ring for FIP Gold. I've been in the ring against CZW champions. I've been against PWG champions. I've stepped in the ring with some of the best in the world. And I've won. See, Vern, October 19th, Proving Grounds Level 2 at the Chop Shop, Pawtucket, Rhode Island. You're stepping into the ring with the gatekeeper. You're getting your ass kicked. And then you can take a selfie with the loser's payday.
I love Mike Montero. I can't put it into words when he just says what he means, folks. I mean, he's saying what I'm thinking. I want him to kick Vern Vicalo's ass. That's what I want.
Vern Vicalo pointed out immediately that Mike Montero's biggest claim to fame was losing to Sean Leader at level 1. You want to talk about kicking somebody in the pride. Mike Montero's got a chance to avenge himself and that comment on October 19th. But I think it's time we discuss a very important matter.
We switch gears to something that I think is going to be a very serious topic. This is beyond just a match, beyond a tag team. This is about one thing and one thing only. This is about the Middlesex Express.
Do we
The
have?
Middlesex Express, the Net 3, the New England Tag Team title holders, taking on Dick Lane. Oh my God. Dick Lane and Derek Simonetti. Oh, what a difference 6 months makes. Last time we were here, folks, in the level 1 countdown special, I had to be in the middle of these two.
Yes, I hated Derek Simonetti very much. I wanted to smash his ugly, goofy face, but now he is a very good friend of mine.
Oh.
It's good to see you.
Oh, if there's one thing I can tell you about my Dick, it's that I love him. And
All right.
What?
You guys,
talking about
listen.
me.
You guys, okay, it's fine. It's Tony kind of,
Are you jealous?
Am I jealous?
Are you jealous,
No
Peter?
offense, I love you, but
I am Dick Lane. You might as well just cut this feed right now. That's all I got to say.
okay.
We're the Dick
Okay,
Busters. We're in
yeah.
the
See,
shot
there's
now.
the Dick
Wait,
Busters.
can I say the line?
Oh, what we were talking about on the car ride?
The line.
Oh, the line. Okay. So, at the very least, October 19th, we get an opportunity. Actually, you know what? Before we get to the line, let's show everybody what I've wanted to show everybody, because the footage has not been made available online. This is right here for the first time ever. They keep telling us they're the first ever, the last ever New England Tag Team Champions. But at the North Shore Rumble, Dick Lane and I, we got in the ring with the Middlesex Express on a night we didn't think we were going to have to. And we walked in as the challengers, and we left as the brand new New England Tag Team title holders.
Look at the reaction. Like, the crowd loves you guys, and then there you are losing your minds.
Now, unfortunately, shortly after that night, a miscommunication between Dick and I cost us the New England Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, you were in a bad mood that night, and the people in Providence did not like you.
We were in hostile territory for somebody like me.
You were. They loved me.
Oh, who doesn't love you?
See, you should have never booked me as a heel. This is what I'm talking about.
I've learned my lesson, Dick. I've learned my lesson.
That's right. Everybody loves Dick.
And one thing that is absolutely certain on October 19th, when that night is over, we will have the New England Tag Team titles, because we will have 2 in the box.
Ready to go.
Because we be fast.
And they be slow.
And by the end of the night, we will have done one thing to the Middlesex Express that we have been claiming we could do all along.
We're going to bust your dicks.
I feel fat in the suit. I feel like I should be dressed like you.
I'm always ready. I'm wearing elbow pads right now for this television interview.
Ness, what's up?
So, I love you both very much. Chad Epic and I did have an arrangement where I have to do his bidding sometimes, and so he handed me this that said, I didn't know about this, so I apologize until right now. If you guys can see this, he gave me a package that said, play the tape. Play the tape. So, what I'm being told is that there is a pre-recorded message to you guys, and there's other information afterwards. Let's go to what the Middlesex Express has to say.
You know what, man? Look at this. You asked for another goddamn word from us. All right? We already sent you that thing. We already said what we're going to do to you. We don't care that Dick Lane is injured. I don't care that you're injured, Simonetti. The thing is, you're coming after what belongs to us. The New England Tag Team titles. We bring all over, everywhere. You guys had them, and you disgraced them. You ain't taking them from us. They are ours. There's a reason we say we're the first ever, the last ever. We made those belts. Those belts didn't make us, Simonetti, Dick Lane, Dick Busters, walking around doing this the whole time. What is this, the size of your members? We don't care. You're gonna step in 2 out of 3 falls. It's very, very simple. You wanna tell us to tell everyone you're hurt? Smart move, morons. Smart moves. That's the first thing we're going for. Boys, Tell them exactly who we are.
Side of spaghetti? You think you can beat the first ever, last ever? Don't think so. I'm dropping you on your friggin' head and I'm breaking your neck. Chud Lane, I'm taking your little broken toe and I'm breaking the rest of the 9 of them. Partner, say something sexy. You.
Listen up, Wayne and Garth, Bulk and Skull. I'm gonna break even more bones before this match even happens, and I'm gonna heal those too, because I am the meta-human super villain. I can regrow limbs at will. I can heal with a meta-human super healing factor. Do you think you are any concern to me? I wrestle quite a bit, to quite a good effect. In fact, I'll be right back. Let me show you.
Where the hell is he going? What the hell is he doing?
Here are just some of the results that I have produced with my meta-human wrestling capabilities. You do not scare me. I am not injured. Right? What's up?
This is a medical record from my recent visit to my doctor. I don't know how you got this. But what you're telling me with this is that you know something I haven't told anybody. Do you think that's funny? Do you think that's funny? Saying that you're gonna dump me on my neck and put me on the shelf and break my neck.
You didn't tell me about this.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You think it's funny? Losing everything that ever meant anything to you in such a short period of time. I can't lose wrestling. But that piece of paper right there says my time is running out. And you think that's hilarious. You want to put me on the no, I've got this, Dick. You want to put me on the shelf? You want to put an end to everything that I've worked so hard for? Fine. Take it. Take it. You think it's fun waking up every morning as someone who's never taken drugs his entire life? I have to take drugs to get up out of bed in the morning or else I'm paralyzed laying there. You think I'm happy about that? You think that's what I wanted? I gave my body for this wrestling business for as long as I can remember, and I'm paying for it now. No.
I'll be...
No. Middlesex Express and especially... Is he still here?
No, I made him leave.
Is Chad left?
I made him leave, yes. I promise you.
You want to put me out? Fine. Take it. Take it, because I'm tired. This ain't manufactured, Chad Epic. I'm so goddamn tired. I don't want to be here anymore. So if that's what you want, go ahead and take it. But I promise you this. Whether I'm at 100% or 5, I'm going to show up on October 19th and I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember this. And my partner is a fun-loving guy. I promise you now, I will not be. Middlesex Express, if it's the last fucking thing I do, I'm going to take the New England Tag Team titles away from you and keep them away from you. Because it might just be the last thing I do. I don't.
You could just take like the hot tag and... Come on.
Not this time.
Come on, I'll be there. I'm in the match too.
Derek.
Come on.
Derek. Todd! What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I wish I could apologize to everybody. I didn't know that this was going to happen. I didn't know that Chad Epic was going to stoop to this level. The only way I can see it is, look, you're not going to want to miss this. If there's something I know about Derek Simonetti, something I know about him and Dick, is that this is beyond personal. This is beyond everything, folks. This is something that you do not want to miss. This is going to be something special. With that said, join us on October 19th, Friday night, October 19th, at the Chop Shop in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, 225 Conant Street. Bell time, 8:30. Be there.